Scrog School is proudly brought to you by AC Infinity, Athena, Seedsman, Bud Trainer, and of course, you guys, the community, for watching these videos. Thank you so much. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Scrog School, season number 5, episode number 1, and this is the apprentice edition. Thank you all so much for being in here. I really appreciate it. I just want to say real quick, once again, thank you everyone for coming back to Scrog School, watching these over and over again, and we're on season 5 now, so that's pretty awesome. That's a lot of Scrog Schools, a lot of Scrog growing. This room has seen a lot, so this is basically called the Scrog room. So grab your bongs, grab your joints. We got an awesome series, awesome episode. Get ready. Sweet. All right, that's the new intro this year. It's pretty sick. Awesome intro. I also want to give a quick shout out to the sponsors, man. This is Bud Trainer, AC Infinity, Athena, and Seedsman. Thank you so much, guys, for helping Scrog School keep on going on. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. This season is going to be a banger, everybody. We have an apprentice Scrogger. This is someone who already knows how to grow, but they've never scrogged before. So I'm going to go into their space, pretty much hook them up with a whole bunch of gear, help them set it all up, and they're going to pretty much grow their plants how they almost normally would, except for using the kind of products that we're reusing, all of our brands, all of our sponsors. And then we're just going to teach them the scrogging method. So tucking, when to defoliate, all that kind of stuff. When to flip the flower when their screen is say 80 to 75% to 80% full. You want to flip the flower so you can keep on tucking the other 20%, fill the rest of your screen, right? We're going to go over building screens. That's going to come episode 2. But basically for episode 1, we're just going to kind of go over what we're using, the genetics that we're running, kind of just introduction to Ryan, which is aka Muskoka Grower on Instagram. We're going to introduce him to the show with the videos that we have. And yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. We have some sweet giveaways. Giveaways this season are going to happen pretty much near the end of the show, like always. This episode, we got giveaways from Bud Trainer, Seedsman, and AC Infinity, of course. Yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to people that are in the chats. I saw some few people. 420 Grow Things, what's up, man? 804 Green Ranger, Joel, what's up? I saw Kent in there. I gotta get back used to this shit. It's been a while since I've been live, so it's all just happening all at once, which is pretty cool. I'm happy to see you guys all here. Thank you so much. D, what's going on? The Ripper, Reggie, what's up, man? All right, strains. I'm growing 4 strains this run. Ryan's gonna grow 1 strain that we supplied to him. He has a bunch, but he's gonna do the 1. So 2 Seedsman genetic strains. Both of them are unreleased. So that just means that they're not for sale yet, but they will be very soon. They're on their website. You just can't purchase them yet. But one of them is called Guava Root GMO, and the other one is Black Sugar 2.0. Those are the 2 Seedsman genetics that are going to be running this time. They're actually pretty sweet stuff. You can go to their website and check them out. The other ones I'll be running are Candy Games 38. So here they have them on their website. Here, this is Candy Games 25. So I'm doing 25 and 38. So I'm doing 1 of each. But you can go to the Seedsman website, check them out. Use the code SCROG to save some money on your orders, or whoever influencer's code you want to use. There's tons of them out there now. So you just pick who your favorite influencers or who you want to support, right? All right, what else do we have going on here? Man, there's tons of stuff. I already germinated a bunch of my seeds here. So this is that propagation system from AC Infinity. I don't really have a light for it, so I just have this is my Evo 8 dialed right down over the top of it. And yeah, I just ran a bunch of seeds. You guys saw me use that candy can with my pictures. and I just started a whole bunch of each strain, and they're doing well. These are a couple days old. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna have to add some water to the cups because they're all getting pretty light now. But I have a little fan up in here. It's on the one setting. Usually I have this little door right here shut. Like this door is normally shut. And then the wind actually blows around in there, moves the little seedlings around because I want to get them strong, right? This is when you want to apply some wind because you want to encourage those roots to build a foundation so like your stems all just don't flop over. Eventually I might have to add some bud huggers to my soil, wrap around the plant. Some of them are a bit stretchy, right? And that's because I can't lower my light anymore because they're in a tent and it's already sitting on top where it has to be. But they're doing good. I have a lot here. I'll probably obviously be giving some away, donation, and I'll be growing 4 of them, 1 strain each. I'm going to be once again doing the living soil beds. Right now my living soil beds are empty. I don't even have a cover crop in them yet, but everything is ready for me to do it. I shouldn't even touch it really because I'll get all dirty, but everything is perfectly, the moisture is right where it needs to be in both beds. This time what I'm going to do is I'm going to transplant first in my living soil beds, and then I'm going to plant my cover crop around it. So it doesn't really matter. I'm just doing something different this time, but obviously you want your main plant to be the dominant plant in your living soil bed, right? So normally I plant a cover crop, I get a beautiful little cover crop going, and then I plant my transplant in there, and it's always the dominant one because I trim my cover crop to make sure it's the tallest plant in the bed, right? But this time I'm going to actually plant the plant in there and then do a cover crop around it, so the plant would become extremely dominant, and then the cover crop's going to grow in all around it and underneath it. So that's just the difference for this time from last time what I'm doing with my living soil beds. And I have 2 of them. I'm kind of thinking like I might even not even scrog my 1 living soil bed in the far corner. I might just put 2 plants in there and just let them kind of grow vertical and just see what happens, see how tall they get. I will train them, like I'll bend the branches, make them so they don't get like crazy tall, right? But just to grow a couple plants that are not scrogged. It's always fun just to do different stuff. I'm gonna have a bunch of scrogs in here anyway, so why not do something different as well as we do it? Bud Trainer in the house, what's going on? Thank you so much for coming in, and thank you so much for being a sponsor of Scrog School. Black Forest Gardens, what's going on? Home Grower 420, what is up, everyone? Spanish Cassie, what's going on? Okay, so sweet. What else do we got going on for this season? I think that's pretty much what we're going with. I got the Athena. We're using the Athena blended line again, obviously. So yeah, last time I used the Athena Pro and blended line. This time I'm just using the Athena blended line. So is Ryan. Ryan and I are both using the exact same stuff. He's growing in a 4x4 tent. I'm just gonna be growing in my Scrog room like normal, but I'll be at his house always helping, recording. Can't go live at Ryan's house because he doesn't live in a spot that has a good connection. So we just do pre-recording at Ryan's house, and then he'll come to the Scrog room sometimes and he'll work in here with me, defoliating my plants. When that time comes, I'll go to his house, defoliate with him. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. Talk about the Athena. Yeah, we're using the Athena blended line this time completely. I'm gonna be growing in cocoa, both of my Scrogs. So I'm doing obviously organic, and I'm growing in cocoa too. Oh, that's the Pro Mix cocoa. So right here on this Scrog we'll have a 3x3, not on this camera, but this Scrog right here, we have a 3x3 here, and then on this side we're gonna have a 4x4 Scrog underneath the Evo 8 4x4, and a 3x3 underneath the Evo 6. I could do a 4x4 with the Evo 6, but I already have the Scrog frame made, so I just thought it was perfect. Might as well keep on going with it. If you guys have any Scrog questions, make sure you write them in capitalized letters. Someone can pick through them and star them for me so I can come back to them and I can answer some questions for you guys throughout the show. It just pop them up on the screen and I can go through a couple of questions, right? It always helps to keep the energy going when people ask questions, and just engagement works. Engagement's awesome. You guys are awesome in the chats. All right, well, you know what? I think maybe we should introduce and watch our video that we made for this episode. Everyone buckle up. This is an introduction to Ryan, going to his house, and we're setting up the 4x4 and just getting everything going. So thank you so much and enjoy the show. Stuff that we're taking over to Ryan's house, aka Muskoka Grower on Instagram. This is everything that was provided by our sponsors. We got a bunch of products here. We're also missing something. The Advanced Pro 4x4 tent kit from AC Infinity. That's in the box. It's a big box. You'll see us unboxing that box. We also got some AC Infinity fans. Just a few things that I had laying around the room that I'm going to throw in with this bundle. Seedsman genetics. We also got some Happy Valley genetics from Seedsman. Obviously, we'll be growing some of that this round. Bud trainer stuff. We got bud cups, bud clips. We got the can-a-can. The can-a-can's going to help us germinate our seeds. We got some from ProMix. We're going to do some cocoa. What else? Athena nutrients. Right down here, we're going to run the whole blended line. I got them a booklet, got them some Athena merch. So yeah, we're set. We're getting everything ready. We're gonna pack all this stuff up and we're gonna head on over to Ryan's house and give him a big surprise. What's up?
Not much stuff.
Not much.
Ryan.
I'm Troy.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
This is cool. Nice little layout. I'll let you get it right into it.
Oh wow.
Holy shit! It looks bigger. Actually, wow! I didn't wonder why it was fucking so heavy.
Holy cow. And this must be the. There's all the books, eh?
Yeah. Oh man, those books will teach you how to grow.
That is.
You don't even need me here. You already know how to grow. Yeah, those books are good though.
That's wicked.
And that's gonna get us tell you about the whole system. Yeah. So this is the Advanced Grow Tent Pro.
So the whole USI.
Yeah, it comes with all the USI, everything.
Controller 69. Oh wow.
Okay, so yeah, we'll put this camera down and we'll get this shit going. Yeah, that's the Evo 6.
Those are.
Yeah, shears, all that kind of stuff.
Scrog.
Yeah, and the Scrog frames. That was this is Scrog or trellis?
Oh, I think it's just trellis.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause
it
it's
doesn't
definitely not Scrog. This is a 6-inch. I have another one of those for you too,
man.
I think.
Jeez.
Did
How
it?
do you like these ones?
I like them. They're awesome. Yeah, man.
Sweet. Down there.
That's the exhaust fan itself.
6-inch.
It is a 6-inch T6. So we have everything to hook that up with too, right? You said.
Well, yeah, I'll
to
just switch
adapt
that
it.
out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect.
Refillable. I don't run carbon, but I can.
Yeah, you don't have to use that if you like. We're lucky where we live. Most of these people buy these in the States. They're like, I need that. We don't need that. I don't use one.
No, I just exhaust it. And my neighbors go, it smells like a skunk around here.
Yeah, exactly.
And I just go, yeah.
Right at a certain time of year when skunks are not really out that much, they're like, what? I guess they are out all winter. Yeah, and then here's our tent. Perfect.
For the controller.
Yeah, for the controller, yeah. I loved that when that first came out. I was like, oh my god, on the other side of the tents.
Yeah, that was my answer to trying to put something together.
I know, yeah.
Hang on the outside, right? And not destroy a tent.
Yeah, so it's a game changer right there when it came out. So, are you on well water here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that an issue or?
I don't know. You just have to do your research on like well water with the Athena blended line.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Like it's around 8% pH right off the top. Never had an issue with it. I'm gonna test it.
That's not bad. You just might have to add CalMag and stuff.
Yeah, like I run CalMag every time I feed, but every time I feed with these, like every time I water, I feed, right?
Yeah.
In my cocoa.
Nice bunch of stickers, man.
More slabs.
Evo 6.
Evo 6. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a nice light, man.
It is a nice light. That's what I run.
Holy cow, it is like Christmas.
It is, man.
What's that?
I don't even know what shit is.
Holy. Oh, yeah. Nice. Seedsman.
Yeah, nice Season shirt.
Oh, sick. Yeah.
Fucking great, man.
Sweet. And we've got the Athena.
We'll get some more merch too, yeah.
That's awesome. And obviously a Northern Scrogger
Yeah,
too. Yeah,
Scrogger
man.
hat. We'll get you a Scrogger's one as well later on.
Nice. Oh, and these are...
That's all of our genetics that we get to pick from. So they give you a bunch of different seeds.
Oh, wow. And then...
Bud cups. Have you heard of Bud Trainer?
Yes, I have. I don't have these, but I've heard of them.
Well, that's what we got to use to start our plants with.
Oh, that's cool, man.
They're awesome. Yeah, there's a little disc that goes in the bottom. We'll go all over it. Like we'll fucking talk about that. We'll get right into it, and we'll do all of this together.
Oh,
I just want to show you everything. That's some more cocoa right there.
More cocoa.
I know you use cocoa.
Yep.
You said.
Yeah. Oh,
This is like
sweet.
Pro Mix cocoa.
Nice.
I take it out of the bags, and then I get it pre fluffed up kind of thing.
That's sweet.
Yeah, man.
That is so cool. And these are the Bud Trainer
These are the
bags.
Bud Trainer pots. Yeah.
Or pots.
We're gonna do 3 gallon.
Nice.
So you'll be watering a little bit often, but I'm sure you're used to that with cocoa,
I
right?
do every morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Every morning. Those are nice, man.
Yeah, they're gonna be nice for sure. I'll get you some cool little, like a cool little wheel that they'll sit on to keep them off the floor for airflow.
Oh, that is so cool, man. Holy.
Yeah, just a ton. You don't gotta pull everything out of there,
No.
but yeah, there's bud huggers. There's the bud clips in there.
Wow.
Oh yeah, can one of those things. Grab that one.
What?
Yeah.
Serious? I was gonna buy one of these suckers.
Yeah. Well, fuck. There you go. That's the newest one too, with the updated heating pad.
Pads? Dude.
Yeah, the updated one. So we'll pop our seeds together as well.
That is amazing. I've held off on buying so much stuff the last little while because I didn't know. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, I wasn't expecting, but I was like,
That book right there, it's going to teach you a lot about the Athena.
that's
So that you go in there, you find like cocoa, blended line. You just read for like an hour about it. It's amazing. It tells you everything so basic and easy.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then
That's another AC Infinity fan.
another AC cloud.
Yeah, it's a 6. Yeah, I threw that in there. I had that spare
wow.
in my room, so I was like, you know what? Maybe you could have some more airflow in here.
Yeah,
And,
man.
like more airflow, better.
I
Like,
like running one above my lights. That's
Yeah.
cool. Wow. Jeez, thank you.
no problem, man.
Unbelievable. I don't even know what to say, man. I'm blown away so far.
Well-
Unbelievable.
Yeah, we're good. This is gonna be awesome. We also have the boxes of Athena nutrients, but we'll get into those after. This is just a good start for you to like now just get your light set up and
Get everything.
just have fun with everything, right? This is gonna be
very
sick.
change everything.
All right, sweet man, let's do this.
Awesome. That's wicked.
Okay, so we're here in the garden shed. This is a 10 by 10 garden shed, correct, Ryan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 10 by 10 garden shed. We got the 4x4 tent set up in the very center of it, which is awesome. This is gonna be a pretty cool experience. It's pretty tight spaces, but the space is fucking pretty amazing. All right, so we need the water. We got the water.
Sweet.
We're gonna set up the can, do some germinating.
So
Yeah, that's the chart, so you can like label all your seeds when you did it, type of seeds.
we've got our heat mat there.
Yeah, heat mat. That's nice. That's supposedly that's an updated heat mat too. comes on at 95, so has it preset for them. That's pretty good.
That's awesome. It's preset.
It already feels like it's getting kind of warmish.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's so cool.
Okay guys, so that's it. We officially popped the C's. We got the space set up right now. Ryan's gonna get it all dialed in, all the temperatures dialed in, humidity dialed in. I'm probably gonna bring in one of those nice AC Infinity tent heaters because I have one at my house. So I don't really grow in tents right now. So I might bring it to Ryan, let him use it. Probably have it, and he'll run this thing in here because we are in an awesome garden shed, man. Like he does have it insulated. It's not just like buy it and put it here. He like put a lot of work into this thing, insulating it with like crazy foam and.
Yeah,
it's like nice and warm in here as it is, but I know we get some cold winters and we want this to be a good run, so we're gonna get some heat in here for the tent, like a special 10 ACI ones. And yeah, this is gonna be sweet, man. Thanks, Ryan.
Hey, thank you guys.
I'll see you in a couple of days, man.
For sure. We'll see where the seeds are at.
We gotta build some Scrog frames and get them ready.
I'm excited. This will be awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Sweet. Well, everybody, we have Ryan in the Scrog room. Do you know what, Ryan?
What?
This is the first time, except for Ali, but this is the first time that anyone's ever been in this room, basically. And like my neighbor came in here a few times, but you know what? You're the first grower that's ever been in the Scrog room.
That's pretty amazing.
What do you think about it, man?
It's amazing and it's wild. I love coming to see how someone else is set up.
Yeah.
See how they do things. I mean, I do things different than what you do, but this is an amazing setup.
It's a little bit bigger than your setup.
Oh yeah, for sure. I might do a little bit of a cribs to show off my little setup, but
no, that's cool, man. Listen, Ryan, I wanted to say thank you so much, man, for joining up. I know it takes a lot to come on, show your space, and like be on camera, and you're filming some of the content for me when I'm not there. So like I really appreciate your help and you're volunteering to come on to Scrog School Apprentice Edition, man. It means a lot to me. So thank you.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, all the sponsors have been great, and I appreciate everything they've given me so far. I mean, it's unbelievable. I'm still overwhelmed. So.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. You pretty much got the whole growers. You're set up. Like you got everything you need. Like there's not the only thing that I think that you need, but I think you said you have is the pH and the ppm pen. Yeah. And like some people don't even use those things.
I use them all the time.
Yeah.
That's a big one with me. I mean, I always pH my feeds.
Yeah.
I always check my water too.
Yeah.
And the other thing I do is I also check my ppms. Right.
Good. Okay. So what got you into growing, Ryan?
Clean medicine, obviously. The other thing is just a love for the hobby. I love anything to do with cannabis. Obviously, it's recreational, and obviously, it's a medicine for me too. But what I found was I wasn't getting the kind of quality that I wanted, and figured the best thing to do was take it into my own hands. So it's been, quite a few years learning how to grow.
Yeah.
And learning auto flowers was a big one for me. I spent about 4 years just trying to figure those out. So
yeah, cool, man. So are you excited to learn how to scrog with feminized seeds?
I am super excited. This is something, to add and to learn, right?
Yeah. We're going to fill that whole tent, man, with one plant. Ryan's going to be growing we're doing the guava root.
Yep.
The guava root GMO in Ryan's tent. So that's going to be pretty sick. What else is I going to ask you? Okay, so you're when I was scanning the Instagram, so I got quite a few people responding to the Apprentice Edition post.
Yep.
And when I was scanning all of the Instagrams, I came across yours, and yeah, you're close to me, but there was a few others close to me as well.
Yep.
But you stood out because almost every day you make like an inspirational little quote. Like you go in the morning, you go into your grow space, and you go on Instagram and you like smoke a dab and you say like a cool inspirational thing that if people watch that they would like, it could change someone's day, right? The way they're thinking just by listening to something that you said.
Correct.
So like what made you want to like get on that? Because that's one of the reasons why I picked you, man, is because like you're actually a positive person. You're like, there's no like drama with you, man. You're just strictly positive. I love your Instagram. I love the quotes that you do, and I just saw potential in us being friends and growing together. So like what got you into doing those quotes?
I guess coming up with content at first, trying to do something with my Instagram, obviously cannabis related and everything like that. And I found you can showcase your growing, but there's always something else. I always enjoy a good wake and bake. The other thing that I found is something positive in the morning to me always helped with a better day. If I can put a smile on someone's face, or if I can brighten someone's day by filming myself for 30 seconds while hitting a dab, then, you know, that's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, and I hope that they can take that and make their day positive too, right?
Well, I see it slowly growing, man. So that's good. So right now, Ryan he's at the same stage as me, but he's actually a few days ahead of me. So what we're doing, guys, this Scrog School season, there's actually every 2 weeks we're doing an episode. So that gives me time to go to Ryan's and us to like gather a bunch of content that we pre-edited, pre-recorded, put it all together and have a good edit for our Scrog School shows, right? So every show is going to have a video just like what we just played, showing the previous week and like our stages of growth. Plus, once we get going into here, like say episode 5, episode 6, that's when I'll be in here working on my plants. So the first half of the episode will be me working in my Scrog room, or vice versa, us at Ryan's. I think that camera froze up. Oh no. Okay, so we'll be working. So the first half of the episode is just working on Scrogs, because pretty soon these plants are going to be big, and like the next episode they're going to be like probably going to be transplanted already. Actually, 2 weeks from now they'll probably be almost transplanted, right? So next episode we might even be training already. So that's what I mean is like there's always going to be so much work to do that now that we're ahead of the schedule. So that's what's going to get cool, man. We're both going to be super busy. I know it's really hot in here. You're probably going to want to wear shorts sometimes, just like your place. It's going to be really hot in here. And like I said, man, here's that heater.
Oh man,
this is the that tent heater. So I have one of these. Well, this is the one that I have. AC Infinity gave it to me to use it, but actually, you know what? I don't have a tent, right? So I thought, since you're growing in like a garden shed, and I know you insulated it well, but I know how cold that gets, and it could get, this thing could probably replace the heater that you have in there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because that's a 500 watt thermal forge, right?
Yes. Yeah,
so
man.
That'll really heat
this
up.
Thing has hoses to go right in the tent that you have. It's made for your tent. It's made for your system. It's made for your controller that you have. It's made for everything. So you can sit there on your phone when you're here and be like, yep, it's perfect. It's on right now, Troy, blah, blah.
Actually, we already did that, right?
Yeah, we already
made adjustments here.
Exactly. So that's perfect. Yeah, that's the thing with these controllers, guys. And that's what's up for giveaway tonight. Let's just get that going right now. Since we're talking about controllers, ACI is going to give away one of their the new AI controllers. So what's the code? It's ACI, right? Yeah. ACI in the chats right now, guys. No hashtag, just ACI, right, Ali? Yeah. Just ACI in the comments. Your chance to win one of the AI controllers. But Ryan has one of the normal controllers, the Pro, which is amazing, the 69 Pro, which works great. But yeah, so this is gonna hook up right into it, man. And like, we could like show this what it looks like real quick if we wanted to. Yeah. Ali wants to pan down. Sweet. I think it just pulls out nice. We don't hold the box. Look how light that is. Holy shit.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I think that's only 500 watts too. So not a huge
powered. Like how much is the one that right now that you have in there?
I run a 1500 watts, so this is less than half.
1500, yeah. For this. So this is just going to change the whole space.
Yeah, less draw on power, right? So
and like, okay, so sweet. Look how little that. I thought there'd be more to it, but really, you just disconnect this hose right into your tent.
That's amazing.
Pumps in the heat, man.
Extension hose.
That's an extension hose. Yeah, to even go longer. Is that what that's for?
I think so.
Holy. Yeah, so if you want to go longer, some people like it long. That's really long. Really? Why do they need it to be? That's crazy. At least they give you lots of options, right? So, man, there we go. We're gonna need that coming up soon because we're coming up in winter in Canada, and like we're supposed to get a really good winter, hopefully. So this is gonna come in handy for you, man. So
awesome, thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, AC Infinity, for making a wicked product.
Yeah, this thing is the cat's ass.
That is so cool.
For like little tents and shit. Slide that in there. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna answer a few questions, then we're gonna do that ACI giveaway. So do we have a couple on the screen? A couple questions that you started there. I saw one. It was, when do you start to Scrog? So that's a good question, and like we're gonna be doing that. So it's gonna be episode probably, I'd say like episode number 7-ish is when we'll be actually putting the screens onto the frames on the actual plants. We're gonna start I start to Scrog the first month into growing. So I vegged for 1 month, and then I put my screens on top of my frames, push my plants down a bit, move the branches where I want them to be moved, and then the scrogging is on at that point, right? So it's veg for the first 4 weeks. That's including seeds. So like seedling takes like 2 weeks germinate, or then we transplant another 2 weeks in their new home of me bending them over, training them, putting bud clips on, training them real good, opening up the center of my plant so like I build a bigger canopy, right? Because the more training I do, the more side branches I'm going to have to actually scrog when that time comes. So we're going to be doing a whole bunch of training together with our plants, tying them down all over the place for the first month. And then we put the screens on real low. We're probably going to be like 5 inches off the top of our plants with our screens, really low. And then we just start tucking, right? And that usually, I've been getting shorter to be honest. With each season, I've been vegging for like not as long, like probably like a month and a half was the last time, like it was like a month and 2 weeks I think I did it for. So it was pretty short, but that depends on screen. So it depends on how big my screens are or how much my screens are filling out, right? If my screens are filling out really, really fast, then I have to flip the flowers sooner because I don't want to run out of screen space to keep on tucking during that flower stretch. I need to have space in my screen during the flower stretch. That's the whole point of the way that I scrog is I need to have space in the screen during that flower stretch. That's really important to me. I don't fill my screens up all the way and then flip the flower. I only fill them to like 50, 60, maybe 70% full, and then I flip. Just depends on how fast they're growing. So scrogging starts happening 1 month in. Good question, Christopher. Thanks, man. I think we have a couple more on there. Dan the man, what's up, man? When using living soil and a nutrient line, how often do you need to feed via hand watering? I'm looking at using advanced nutrients, but when I look at the feeding schedule, it's all hydroponic. Okay, so what I do is I actually, and same as Ryan, we feed every time we water. So every time we water our plants, we're feeding pretty much what the bottle asks us to do. And then I look at the runoff and I make sure that the runoff is coming out relatively close to what I'm putting in. Every single time I'm feeding as I water. There's no skipping. I used to skip days. Like I used to go feed, water. That's when I first started using bottle nutrients. But then I switched to the Athena line, and I'm just learning that it's a lot better, especially with cocoa, just to feed every single time and flush your medium and just keep on feeding. And that's what Ryan does as well. Feed every day. Yeah, Ryan waters them every day. I do too in cocoa once they get big enough. Are you doing it every day right now?
I do it every day in cocoa. I mean, obviously not in the seedling point, but when they're in veg, especially when they're in flower, it's every day. I find veg, it depends on how big the plant is.
Yeah.
I maybe skip a day, maybe, but I think every day usually, if I check my logs.
For sure. So this time we'll be growing in 3-gallon pots. What size of pots do you normally grow in?
3 gallon.
3 gallon? Okay, so perfect. So you're set.
I found that they work best for me with autos, and I stuck with it when I went to to Fems too, right?
Okay, perfect.
So, yeah.
All right, so that's sweet. So we're both using cocoa from the Pro Mix line. We're both using the Athena blend line. We're both growing the same genetic. Both using the same training methods. So hopefully our plants look identical in the end.
Hopefully.
That's the main goal here is our plants to look the same.
Unless they're different phenols or something. I don't know.
Yeah, they might be different. That's always happening because they're growing from seed. We're not doing a clone. So you know what? Yours might fade more, mine might fade more. Yeah. They might look completely fucking different.
That could be cool.
Yeah. But as long as the scrogging is on point, as long as like the structure and our canopies are nice and level and this all that kind of stuff, that's what we're looking at. So
it could be interesting.
It could be interesting.
Yeah.
Are you excited to build a scrog frame?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. It would be fun learning for sure.
We're doing that this week.
That's awesome.
This is like a model of what we're building.
Oh, sweet.
This is like a mini scrog frame. So even in your tent, we're gonna build the lower frame to it.
Yep.
Some people in tents, they just build this top section and they zip tie it to the poles, which is fine. Like, there's nothing against that, but I just like to stick to what I know and what I've always done is we're gonna build the bottom frame in your tent as well, and we're just gonna leave like half an inch or an inch off each wall.
Yep.
So we can struggle and get it in the tent, right? So we gotta build it outside the tent and then put it in the tent.
Yep.
So we'll be doing that. That's the next episode is how to build a scrog frame. And then how big are your plants now? Are yours looking like mine?
Yeah, they're right around the same size. We're right around the same size. I'm sort of doing, not daily, but I'm throwing a couple pictures up on my Instagram as they get bigger here or there.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're right around that size. So.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I got a couple new shirts. Ali just reminded me to talk about my shirts. You like that, man?
That's dope.
That's actually one of my plants.
That is
with the Scrog frame. I took it too. So a few of my really nice pictures that I've taken and like have done really well on Instagram and stuff, I actually cropped them into shirts that I'm gonna load on my website tonight. And I also have an awesome artist who's designing some wicked clothing for me right now, like Scrog Life stuff with like a Scrog and all buds, and then it says life with like dripping rosin. So it's gonna be pretty cool shit, man. So I'll hook you up with some of that stuff as well.
That's cool.
But yeah, we're loading up these shirts tonight on northernscrogger.com on the merch section shop. So you can get some of these cool shirts if you guys are interested in any of them. Ali just told me to shout that out real quick. All right, how many people do we have in the giveaway for the AI controller from AC Infinity? 227 people. All I gotta do is type in ACI in the chat, guys, and you're into this giveaway. I'll let it run for a few more minutes. We have a few giveaways to do tonight. Time is at 7:40. Sweet. Ryan, what most excites you about this Scrog School season? Like, what are you most excited for about everything? When you sit there and lay in bed at night and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. Like, what thought comes to your mind that's like, but at least I'm doing this? Like, what is it?
Moving forward, learning something new and working with another grower.
Yeah.
I'd hate to say it. I mean, way back when, and it was, before everything was legal, and, you sort of had to pick and learn, or pick and choose where you wanted to learn from, right? And it was now everything's so open, and it's nice to be able to step out into the light now and be able to work with someone like yourself.
Yeah.
And you can chat with people face to face, and get better ideas with the stuff, right?
Yeah.
And the one thing that really excites me with it all is, just learning new techniques.
Yeah, that's the best thing, is learning something different.
Yeah.
It's always fun to learn something different. So with that question, my most exciting thing is actually working with a grower that's actually a grower, because like I said, like I don't know anyone that grows. I have one buddy, his name's Ribby Boy. Some people might know Ribby Boy in the chats here. He actually just lives down the road from me, but we never connected yet. So I'm excited to actually have a fucking growing friend who comes and smokes dabs sometimes, and like he can actually help me defoliate. So right on, man.
Yeah, I know. I can come do work too.
Because like when I defoliate the Scrogs, it's nice to have a hand, especially someone like, I'm not making fun of you, but you're kind of short and small, so you can get underneath these screens really easy.
There's always benefits, man. That's awesome. That's part of one of the big excitements, right? Is it's moving forward and being able to work with someone.
Yeah, and like Ryan and I, we've never met before. Like I met Ryan for the first time last week? Yeah, last week Ryan and I met for the first time in person when I brought him that stuff. Like that introduction, and we were like, hey man, I'm Troy. Like that was our legit first time actually like eye contact.
Yeah.
Except for like on like, I don't even think we had video chats. I think it was all texting and stuff.
It was texting, yeah. I think through Instagram chats and stuff like that.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool, man, that we're actually going to build a friendship and a partnership and growing plans together.
That is cool.
And you're the first person on Scrog School apprentice school.
I feel so honored.
Thank you.
That's another thing. That's another thing that blew me away. I just feel so honored, right? I think we talked about it before, is everyone has sort of, a person they look up to or a legend or something. And it was the same thing. I mean, I've watched your shows before, and it was, you were a legend in my mind, right? Nice to be able to come face to face.
Hey man, you're going to make me blush now, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm going to get all shy and not be able to talk, because I'm going to get all like nervous, but no, thanks, Ryan. I appreciate that, man. Like you're actually close to me, so that's cool that like we connected, and we actually go to the same store and buy fucking joints sometimes and everything. So that's really neat, man. I can drive to you within 15 minutes and just check in on things.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this giveaway. Let's do our first giveaway, because we have a few to them to go through. So let's run this ACI giveaway right now real quick, guys. Who's how many people are in there? 274. Okay, well, we're gonna run it. So if you win this, you gotta email giveaways@acinfinity.com, and then just you're the winner, Johnny. So Johnny, I don't even want to pronounce the last name. You want to try it, Ryan?
Johnny Alvarez.
I
hope I got that right.
Alvarez. I think you did pretty good, man. When you sounded out, that's what it sounds like. So congratulations, Johnny, man. You need to email.
Congrats.
yeah, email giveaways@acinfinity.com for your chance to pick up that loot, man. Good job. Thank you so much for coming to Scrog School, watching tonight, and you just got yourself an awesome AC Infinity AI controller, the newest product on their market, which is pretty sick, man. There's not many available right now because they're probably going through them like crazy. So that's sick. And also, guys, remember that in the live comments after the show, there's going to be other giveaways as well. So AC Infinity is going to be doing a $100 gift card in the comments. They're going to pick someone out of the comments after the show. And Seasman and Bud Trainer are also going to be doing giveaways after the show in the comment section. You just got to leave a comment. There's 3 giveaways right there just for leaving a comment after the show airs. So thank you to Seasman, AC Infinity, and Bud Trainer for providing those giveaways as well. But right away, let's just jump into another one. Let's jump into the Bud Trainer one. This giveaway is actually for these right here. Some Bud Cups, man.
Nice.
Some Bud Cups that Ryan just got as well. You saw us unboxing them. Well, some more are up for grabs right now. If you guys type in, I think it's Bud Trainer, correct? Or Bud Cups. You type in Bud Cups in the comment section right now in the live comment section. We'll let it run for a few minutes. And then we're going to have a lucky winner for some Bud Cups. So that's pretty sick. And then we're going to have some Seasman giveaways coming up so you can grow them in your Bud Cups when you're using your AI controller from AC Infinity. It's all going to just work together. Like, it all comes together, these giveaways. So it's pretty sweet like that. So, Ryan.
Yep.
Are you ready to do a lot of work, man?
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's going to be a lot of work.
Well, the main work is, I think you're going to be good for it, man, because you already go into your room every day and you water. So you can tuck a branch there. And you can tuck a branch here before you go to work, right? Because you like go to work every day like everyone else in the world.
Yep.
So when you go to your garden, you're going to be hitting your dab, doing your video, and you're just going to look at your plants and be like, fuck, I'm going to tuck that branch right now. And you just tuck it. So, like, it's going to be awesome for you. Like, you're probably like I am. When you work on your plants, does it like make you feel better? Like, does like just kind of your time?
Yeah, I think it's endorphins are released. I find anytime, even if I'm just in a crappy mood, I walk out, I'll smoke a joint, go out to my grow, or I'll go back when I was growing out back outside and just walk through the plants, talk to them, look at them. And I don't know what it is. It changes my mood, makes me feel better.
Yeah, I think it does. You know what, man? For any home grower, I think that is the feeling that we all get. And that's why we're so addicted to it, because it actually, when you come in here in like a couple weeks from now and I see what your tent and you see this whole room, it's going to look pretty crazy, man, how shit fills out really fast in here.
Yeah.
Shit. I had something so good to say and I totally fucking forgot. I hate it when that happens. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. For anyone just joining in here right now, you're probably a little bit lost. You're probably like, who's this guy in the Scrog room? Like, what's going on? Why are they talking like this? Is this a new partnership? What's going on, guys? This is Scrog School Season 5 Apprentice Edition. This is Ryan, a.k.a. Muskoka Grower, Muskoka_grower on Instagram. And he's the apprentice for this year. He knows how to grow. He just doesn't know how to Scrog, like Scrog, right? So we're going to teach him how to Scrog, Apprentice Edition Scrog School. And he's in here introducing himself. We did the introduction video just a few minutes ago if you guys want to rewatch that. And right now we also have a giveaway going on for Bud Cups and Bud Trainer. You just got to put Bud Cups in the live comment section for your chance to win. So, Ryan, with that all being said, man, what light cycle are we doing? Like, what time are your lights going to be on and what time it's going to be off at?
Right now I'm running 18.6.
Yeah.
And my light cycle, so my lights come on at 6 in the morning and they go off at 12 at night.
Okay, so I have lots of time to come there and work in the garden during like dinner time, like after dinner.
After dinner, lots of time. I set it up that way so I can get up at 6 in the morning, work on my garden. Yeah. Before work, and when I come home, I still have lots of time to work in my garden too.
Sweet.
So we got lots of time. Yeah.
See, right now my light cycle is on 24 hours, but it's not going to be for long. Once my plants get a little bit bigger than they are now, I'm going to switch to 18.6. But I always start my seedlings for some reason. I've always done this, but I started at 24 hours. As soon as my germinating happens, I put them in the soil. I always turn this light on and I just forget about it. And then once I see like a few leaves starting to form and getting a little bit bigger, I switch to 18.6 just to like get them used to that, to save power and all that stuff. But I just feel like I just always done it that way. But I've done it 18.6 before, but like this is the way that I do it.
I used to do it 24.
Yeah, some people do it all the way through veg.
Yeah.
24 hours, don't even ever turn their lights out.
Some of the autoflower chats I've gotten into with people were 24 hours all the way through the whole. I couldn't do it.
All the way through. Never a dark period.
No, I feel like dark period has an important part. You know, that's where your roots grow and stuff like that.
Yeah, the plants sleep, get rest.
Yeah.
people say, but like it just makes sense, right? I'm not super scientific about that, but in my head it's common sense, like that the plants kind of get some sleep, get some rest, and then the lights come on. You can actually tell, like when our plants get bigger and veg, like you turn the lights out and they kind of droop down, like they are falling asleep. And as soon as the light come back on, they stand up like they're working now. Now we're working even harder.
Yeah, that's cool.
So yeah, it is cool to watch the plants transition like that on and off. Sweet. So do we have any more questions in the section there, Ali? All right, Standing Fox. What's up, man? Scrog nets are usually flexible. Is it bad to use something rigid instead? The way that I scrog, man, is like, or I don't know if you're a man, I don't know, whatever it is, but the way that I scrog is like, my screens are kind of flexible. Like they aren't like super rigid, like say a steel screen. Like some people use like a steel mesh. I wouldn't use a steel mesh because the way that I scrog is, if I wants to go to a different cam here, the way that I scrog is like I use these screens. When I tuck a branch, I'll pull my screen over sometimes because if my branch just isn't quite ready to make it to the next screen, but it's so close, I can pull on that screen, tuck the branch, and the branch will actually hold the screen over a little bit and let it develop and come up. So like I use these that actually move around quite a bit during the grow, and you guys will see that this season or any season that I've done, like 1, 2, 3, or 4 season, you'll see that I move these screens around as I tuck my branches. So rigid screens wouldn't really work the way that I scrog. Also, when I harvest my plants, all I do is cut 2 sides of the scrog frame, and then I just pull the string out on the other 2 sides. If you're using something rigid, like a steel screen or something rigid, right? It's hard to harvest your scrogs because you'll have to like cut the branch, pull that section out, cut the branch, pull that section out, because you can't just take your screen away because your screen is now grown inside the plant. And if it's a rigid, hard screen, then you're gonna have to cut the plant up in pieces. I just cut 2 sides of my scrog, pull the string out, and the plant just goes poof and just sits there. Then you just take chunks and hang it, or hang it as a whole, whatever you want to do. So I advise the way that I scrog, man, is just get some masonry twine and just run your own screens. Build your own screens. It's so easy. It's cheap. It's reusable. When you're done with your screen, you can take it apart, you can tape it up, and you can store it somewhere out of the way, under your bed, and then until when you're ready to use it next. They come in handy. So some people actually just take their whole top part of their screen off. Like when they harvest their plants, they'll take this whole top of their screen right off, and they'll just hang it upside down with their plants still in the screen. They'll just, without even screwing with anything, they're just hanging it upside down. It's kind of cool. Like I've seen a lot. It actually works well. But when they trim, they just trim top colas everywhere. Once it dries, it's actually pretty sweet. But yeah, there's so many different ways of doing it, but I suggest that you use masonry twine. Definitely use 2.5 to 3.5 hole spacing on your scrog frame. You don't want your hole spacing to be too big. So when I say that, this is 3 inches. The hole size on my scrog, 3-inch holes. And you do that by each screw. Each screw is 3 inches apart, right? So you just put a mark, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, boom, screw all the way around. Then you put your twine in. But that's for episode 2. Episode 2 next week, guys. We're going to be talking, not next week, the week after. We'll be talking about scrog frames a lot because we'll be building one at Ryan's house for his 4x4 tent. So that's going to be a whole another series right there. Plus, we might even be like close to transplanting in that video. Next week we'll probably be like building scrog frames, doing transplanting. Just getting all that stuff ready. Then episode 3, we're probably going to be doing a little bit of training on our plants, getting that all set up. Episode 4, we're probably going to be already starting tucking because that series is every 2 weeks now. So we're going to have a lot of content to do and a lot of work to do in between shows because plants grow, right? They don't stop growing. So we got to keep up on the content and keep on working and make sure we capture everything for you guys so you guys can follow along really well on Ryan's grow and on my grow. So sweet. Ryan, do you want to say anything, man? Do you want to say like where people can find you, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, if anyone wants to find me, I do daily wake and bakes on Instagram. And I'm Muskoka _Muskoka Grower on Instagram. I'm also on X. I've just started there because I heard Twitter or X is cannabis friendly.
Yeah.
And I know some people have issues on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook under my regular name, Ryan McDougall. It's more of a personal account, but Muskoka Grower is on Instagram. So, and the only other thing I'd love to say is thank you, and thank you for, to Seedsman, Athena, AC Infinity, Bud Trainer.
Yep.
I thank everyone. This has been amazing, and anyone who also, gave me the heads up on what was happening.
Yeah, to apply for the apprentice school. Yeah, that's
was
cool, man.
one.
Whoever did that, whoever gave you that shout out, make sure you thank them a lot because they definitely got that going. I think someone even wrote me saying, "Hey man, you should check out this guy too." I feel like I got that message, but I don't know. It's hard to remember back then. I don't remember what I did 3 days ago. But I'm happy it's you, man. I feel like I picked a good person. Everyone else who was behind you, they were all good people too. And like it was like so close, but like overall, like your Instagram, your positive vibes is what pretty much won me over. You're already a little bit established on Instagram. I wanted to pick someone that knew how to grow because I didn't want to be like, yo, man, you gotta like pH your water, and this is what ppm means, and this is like 1300 parts. I didn't want to like have to like really get into it like that because it's already going to be a lot of work for us to try to do what we're going to do right now. This is a pretty cool thing. I don't think anyone's really done anything quite like this in the cannabis space, man.
I haven't seen it. That's another thing I'm excited about. It's new, right?
Yeah, this is new.
It's definitely new. And just it's exciting to work on with another grower. I can't wait.
Yeah.
So this will be awesome.
Okay, sweet guys, let's do that giveaway. This is it. This is the Bud Cups, and then we have one more from Seedsman. So this is the Bud Cups giveaway. Thanks everyone again so much for being back here tonight. After season number 5, this is gonna be awesome. I know this episode is kind of just a lot of talking, but this is introductions. We're introducing you to what's going on this season. Ryan, this is the new layout. Not much new changed in here. I got rid of a few different Scrogs, so I have more room to work in here this time. But it's going to make it so I can have better Scrogs as well, because I'll have more time to work on different Scrog strains. Plus, I'm going on a few trips throughout this Scrog School season, so I want to make it easy for the person who's looking after my plants as I'm gone. So yeah, it's going to be quite the run. Hammer time, fucking right, man. Yeah, congratulations. You just won Bud Cups from Bud Trainer. That is awesome. You need to, do you know what? You should just email me at northernscrogger@gmail.com, hammer time. You also need to take a picture, and whoever wins stuff tonight, this is something I got to remember to say. You need to take a picture of your main page of your YouTube. That makes it so that Seedsman knows that it's you, and AC Infinity can verify that it's you. And Bud Trainer can verify that to you, but really you're going to verify that with me at northernscrogger@gmail.com. So let's make sure you take a picture of your main page so I can see it and then verify yourself. Good job, man. Thank you so much for being in Scrog School and putting your name in to win that Bud Cups. We have another one, Macros Buds. We need to get Ryan a Scrog School certificate after he's all done. You know what? We are. I already have things. I already have stuff in the works, right? That's going to be for the apprentice edition. If he might fail, we can't say that Ryan's going to pass.
Never know.
This is apprentice edition. I'd be like, Ryan, you're fucking fired on like episode 4. I'd be like, man, you're fired. Give me everything back. I'm taking it down the road to the next guy. Yeah. Sorry, man. I'm just kidding.
I hope I don't.
we got to make sure that this happens. No, we got to make sure this is a success here. Yeah.
So this will be success.
But if it happens, it happens, man. Like I think shit happens, but like I don't see that happening. I see that this is going to be a fun, awesome journey for both of us. And I see many great things happening, man, in the next couple of months for you and I working together and doing this, just showcasing it to the community. And that's our number one sponsor is the community, man. They're ones that keep us going. They're the ones that watch us, interested in us. So like they're the ones that like we all give the most love to. So thanks guys, like once again for being in here. And
Canada community has been awesome.
The Canada community is awesome. There is like, it's weird because there's drama that floats around in there.
Yep.
But for the most part, like I think it's a lot of burnouts that start drama when they're all burnt out. But really, as long as you just gotta stay lifted, and everything's good.
Yeah.
And practice makes better, AC Infinity. That's right.
Keep working. No matter if you fail, it's a lesson.
You know what? That's great that you said that because that's how I consider things in life as well.
Yeah.
Failures, I learned so much from failing.
It's a lesson. I mean, if you fail and you walk away from it, then that's a failure.
Yeah, true.
Right?
Yeah, but if you try to correct it and work on it
and try it again, there's no harm in doing that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And if you fail again, you should probably just stop doing it at that point, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's the time when
Yeah.
like me in math in high school, like there's a point where it's like, okay, just stop, Troy, just give up.
Yeah.
Because I just couldn't get it. But
try a few times at least, right?
we are watching from home as Skoka Grower. Is that Seawood? Do you know Seawood?
Oh, that's my son.
That's your son. Awesome.
I knew they'd be watching.
The Skoka Grower's son is in the house. Seawood, what's up, man? Thank you so much for letting your dad come over to my place and share this moment with me, man. And thanks for letting me come to your place and like interrupt your family from doing things, whatever, and being in your spot and hanging out in your awesome little shed that you have. I'm gonna be making some things in your little shed, in your little game room there. So I'll be taking some time in your game room, bud.
Yeah, I guess I should really thank my wife and my family too.
Yeah,
they've been a huge support.
Yeah,
too.
man, do it.
So I'd love to say everyone who's been behind me and supported me with this, thank you. Especially my wife. She's, or partner, whatever she wants to call it. She's been behind me 100%, and also my kids too.
Perfect,
and
man.
Everyone else. So I want to thank everyone, and
I guess I should. Yeah, you're right. Like it does take a lot to, like, I take up a lot of Ryan's time, for real, guys. I write him a lot, and I'm at his house now like a couple times a week, taking him time for at least a couple hours at a time. He's a family man, kids, work, job, life, but it becomes a time when you need to learn how to scrog, and this is Ryan's time.
Yeah. You got to take every chance you got and jump on it, right? So
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we have any giveaways on the go right now? Seedsman is on the go in the live chats. Okay, guys, everyone, if you didn't hear it, you got to write Seedsman in the live chat. Also, Seedsman's doing a giveaway after this show, which is pretty much in a couple of minutes here. 7:56. We got a few more minutes. After the show airs, comments, there's 3 giveaways: AC Infinity, Bud Cups, and Seedsman. You just gotta leave a comment. 3 people will be getting picked out for a giveaway. Just be nice. You don't gotta say anything like don't be too mean. Just be nice, be polite, be respectful. That's all it is, man. Like that's gonna make your chances better to win something. And that if you become like, you know what I'm trying to say, right? We're all adults here, so let's just get together and have fun. I just want to thank everyone again for coming here. This is gonna be a really exciting season. Super different than what I'm used to, and that's good to do things that you're not used to. Jump outside the box, do something that like you're nervous to do, right? Like that's what I need to do with my life. I need to jump out of the box, jump out of the scrog room once in a while and go to someone else's space and open up my mind, right? Because sometimes I get stuck in here and then I get lost in here and this becomes like my comfort zone. I got to get out of that. So I'm happy that this is all happening and it's going to be a wicked experience for me. So thanks again, Ryan. Thanks everyone for helping behind the scenes on this Scrog School season. There's a few people helping us behind the scenes here on computers and ACI side. Sydney, thank you so much for sitting there and scanning the chats and writing cool things that people can read on the screen. Like you're awesome. And hooking us up, like really, like everyone, like AC Infinity, Bud Trainer, Seedsman, Athena.
Nothing but love, right?
Yep. So. And mostly the chat. So let's run that giveaway, Ellie, and we're going to jump out for this episode, and we'll be back in 2 Thursdays from now. Good luck, everybody. That was a long name that jumped across there. Trip Blunts.
Nice.
Man, these are easy names that I can read. Trip Blunts. That's just because I know what blunts are and I usually trip out. So Trip Blunts is easy for me to read. Congratulations, man. Congrats. You need to email me. This is Seedsman giveaway, right? So yeah, you need to email competitions@seedsman.com. And you need to take a picture of your main profile of YouTube, a screenshot, and just send that with your email. Okay, I gotta show people someone. This is someone new to the family. This camera is on follow me mode, I think. I got another Scrog guard guy because we lost Rigsy. So we waited not too long. We waited like a month or so. Then we got another little Scrog guard. This is another little German Shepherd. He's gonna be a long-haired German Shepherd. His name is Teddy. Teddy, he's about like, I'd say Teddy is like, how old's Teddy now? Like 11. He's 11 weeks old. Let's come and say hi. He was just having a nap. Say hi, bud. So you guys are actually, do you know what's cool about this series? Is that you guys are actually going to see him grow with me because I'm going to have him in most of the episodes. Oh, you're a big boy. You're a big boy. So yeah, he's going to be in most of our episodes chilling with me. I don't care if I get a few pet hair in my grow room, man, because like these are my plants, right? And like It's just I don't mind picking out a few hairs if I have to. You know, he means more to me. And plus, he protects this place. Someone comes on this property, this guy's gonna be freaking out and he'll get you. So, are you ready? So everyone say thanks to say hi to this is the Scrog guard named Teddy. He's on Instagram too. His name's Scrog guard on Instagram. So he's gonna be cool. All right, you can go back out there and go to sleep. Sweet. Did we run that giveaway? Is that it? Is that it? You did everything? All three? All right. That's a wrap. Season number 5, episode number 1 of Scrog School Apprentice Edition is in the books. Thank you, Ryan, for coming in and being here with me.
Thank you.
And I'm going to see you in a couple of days. I'm going to come over and we're going to start building Scrog frames and transplanting and just keep on doing this, man. So this is awesome. I'm so glad to have your dedication on board and let's kill it. Let's show this community how good Scrogging can be.
This is awesome.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. And we'll see you in the next episode. And always remember, keep on tucking. Shots actually, but you only had like 340 in there, eh? What? Oh, that's cool.